Caitlin Chamberlain. I am a online piano teacher, and I wanted to give you a little tour of my music studio. I live in a small apartment, and so I've got a tiny little corner of our apartment for my studio, and I just wanted to show you around and show you how this all works. I know that online lessons are new to a lot of people. So I do lessons over Zoom, and I think this is so great because it gives my students the flexibility to work me into their schedule and vice versa. Um, since you don't have to drive to my house for lessons, traffic doesn't impact lessons, and usually we can do lessons a little bit more consistently than otherwise. Um, and it's perfect because the parents can be in the room and participating in the lessons if they'd like, or they can go and do whatever else they have to do in their busy lives. And then over here, I have my laptop. It's on a music stand that you would find in a band classroom. Because it's really strong, it can support the weight of my laptop while also adjusting height and letting me type on it without it moving around. So I have on one side of my screen the lesson that my students are using, so their practice plan for the week, and I can add notes to it while I'm giving them their lessons and hopefully get it out to them sooner rather than later. And then on the other side is my Zoom session. So in my Zoom session, I use two camera angles actually. I have my webcam up here, which is great because it can go higher or lower and it shows my whole keyboard so that I can demonstrate how to work through difficult parts of the pieces that my students are learning. And then I also have my tablet, which I can do two things with. I can either talk to them face to face, and it's perfect because I can be looking at their music and see them and have them see my face, or I can share my screen and show them what I'm looking at. So sometimes I'll show them the sheet music or the piano book that we're working through, and I can add little annotations, and they can transfer that to their music really quickly, or I can point to something on the screen and they can see exactly where I'm talking about. We can also do fun games over the tablet by sharing my screen, and so it's been really fun. And let's see, what else do you need to know? There's a speaker up here so that I can hear my students really well. And I guess the only other thing is my keyboard. Now this is probably one of the most important pieces because how else would I teach piano if I didn't have a way to play? Anyways, it's 88 weighted keys, so that means it's the same size as a normal piano, and I can still get the same dynamics. I can play softer or louder because the keys are weighted, and then it comes with a pedal so that I can sustain different phrases in the pieces that I work on. And so if you're looking for something smaller and a bit less expensive than a typical piano, this is a great option. I really love my keyboard, and so I think that's it. This is my little studio, and thank you for watching. I will hopefully be posting some clips of the lessons that I teach because my students are doing amazing. I love how much they've progressed over the time that I've been teaching them.